Yo, what is up, fellow Bears fans? It's your boy King Vay Kumars, and today I want to discuss the Bears versus Titans game and what are the keys to success to ensure a Bears win or at least a good outcome because this Bears team hasn't really come off with losses that actually show a good outcome and show something that we can take and be like, hey, you know what? We're improving as a team. We haven't really seen that. So these are my keys to success that are kind of a little bit different, maybe different from DVC and Phase. But before we get into the video, I wanted to thank you guys for so much for 55 subscribers. We just keep gaining subscribers every time I really post, and I love posting, and hopefully you guys like my videos. But anyway, guys, your guys' support, your guys is like dedication towards my channel and make me feel like I can actually post content and people like it has been really awesome. Like JB, you're an absolute legend. Sile, you're an absolute legend. All my 55 subscribers, you guys are absolutely legendary. Like I can't thank you all enough on how much your support means to me. Anyway, so thank you. Anyway, let's discuss the Bears versus Titans game and what are the keys to a win or again a good outcome. So before I want to let you guys know what time the game is at. The game as of right now, if it doesn't get flexed, is at 12. It's at noon tomorrow, Sunday, and you can watch it on Fox. So that's how you can watch the game. That's what time the game is at. Hopefully it doesn't get flexed. Next, let's dive into what the Bears have to do to ensure a good outcome. So, my keys to success are the offensive line, Nick Foles, Matt Nagy. I would say the offense in general, like the receivers, tight ends, and then the defense, and then also Chuck Pagano and the special teams. So those are my seven keys to success for the Bears tomorrow. So let's break it down. First, let's talk about the offensive line. So, I mean, I think we all know how bad the offensive line is, and it doesn't help when your only two starters are Charles Leno and Jermaine Afadi, who luckily has been activated from the COVID-19 list. But again, even those two, like Jermaine Afadi was the starter with the Seahawks, but Charles Leno on most teams, would he be a starter? I don't know. Because Charles Leno has proved time and time again that he might not be a starter in the game. Like, he's made some costly mistakes. And again, what we're running right now is a makeshift offensive line. With only two starters, the ones that I mentioned, we have other guys, like Rashad Coward, who should not even be starting on this team. But because of the depth we have, because of the lack of depth, because of the lack of offensive linemen who can actually protect the quarterback, Rashad has to play. And, Rashad, if you're listening to this, man, like, hey, I got nothing against you. Like, I think you're a great guy. It's just, as a Biz fan, like, I'm just giving you some constructive criticism that, hey, you need to be better and you need to protect Foles much better. Which I did say Rashad Coward improving a lot over the Saints game. He came back. He fixed his mistakes, and hopefully he can do that again. Hopefully he can hopefully, like, he's not the guy giving Nick Foles the most pressure, which goes into my second point. Nick Foles has one of the most pressured. He's one of the most pressured quarterbacks in the NFL because of this offensive line. And I think at some point we have to start to blame Foles. We have to start blaming Foles for the struggles this offense has had. Just like how we blame Mitchell Trubisky, we have to blame Nick Foles. Nick Foles, man, what are you doing in the Saints game? Like, why do you not run for a first down? What are you doing, bro? Like, why? So, like, again, like, I'm blaming Nick Foles too. Nick Foles has to be better, has to make better reads, has to be whatever Mitchell Trubisky was not. He was put on this team so that he could make the reads, he could go through his projections, and he could make plays with this Bears offense. But the offense hasn't gotten any better with Mitch getting benched. Any better. It's still the same story. So Nick Foles, step it up, throw it deep, nail your throws. Don't miss Mooney. Don't miss Miller. Don't miss A-Rob. Don't make stupid reads. Find Jimmy Graham for a wide open touchdown. And you know what? This defense is giving you a gift. This defense has one of the worst third down efficiencies. This defense is probably one of the easiest defenses that we have played thus far. Their cornerbacks aren't that good. I don't know if the guy who they traded for will play, but their cornerbacks aren't that good. And we could really, really beat this team if Nick Foles can nail a few of his throws, like most of his throws, and if he could make the proper reads and actually find Jimmy Graham and the tight ends for wide open touchdowns. He missed Jimmy Graham on that wide open touchdown against the Saints. He needs to do these. He needs to be able to score points, and the Bears need to be able to get over that hump and actually score when they're in the red zone. And that might be due to the coaching, which is our third issue. Matt Nagy, you got. I understand. You're getting better. On the Saints game, I would honestly say you're improving as a play caller and you're becoming much, much, much better. But again, stop calling wheel routes with Cordelle Patterson. Run a lot of play action. Again, like I said it before, this Titans team, this Titans secondary isn't really that good. If we run play action, that's a big chance for us to gain a lot of yards. And when you have a guy like a speedy guy like Darnell Mooney, you can just launch it, and this guy will catch it if the ball is there, which is on Nick Foles, like I said it before. So again, Nagy, don't be afraid to get creative. Don't be afraid to make those creative plays that you had back in 2018. I want to see an offensive lineman touchdown for all I want. I want something fun, something that makes me feel like we're back in 2018 with this offense. Run some plays like Andy Reid does. I understand your offense is so much like him, but adapt. Use a run game. Again, this Titans front seven is without Jadeveon Clowney and has one of the worst front sevens in the league. Again, utilize that. Run the ball with Monty. I understand the offensive line is really, really bad, but do that. Next, the offense in general. Montgomery, Allen, Graham, Cole Kmet. Make sure you guys are catching the ball. Make sure you guys are not letting big time throws get away. Big time plays get away. Make sure you haul it in. Make sure you catch those passes, and this offense can get better. Defense. I'm going rapid fire here. Defense. We're playing a really, really good running back in Derrick Henry, who's really, really good. One of the best in NFL, if not the best in NFL. He's really, really good. Defense, you gotta step it up, stop the run, and we can win. I know Derrick Henry is a really good running back, but Chuck Pagano, run a lot of front seven, run a lot of blitzes, run a lot of people who can tackle Derrick Henry right after he gets the ball. Run a similar defense that Pittsburgh did against Derrick Henry. So that's what I would say for them. Special teams. Cario Santos, my guy, you're a legend. And Cordelle Patterson, I want to see a return touchdown from you. It's been a minute, bro. Let's score. Yeah. And then Demetri Harris, I want to see you get some big punt yards. I loved watching you play against the Saints. I want to see more of that. More. We don't have Ted Ginn anymore. I want to see some big punt yards. So, yeah, those are just my predictions. I know I went a little bit fast. Didn't want to make this too long for you. This is about 9 minutes or something. But anyway, thank you guys for your support. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Enjoy the beautiful day. Peace out.